Grammar writing, active, passive voice. Okay? If you want to reach the star, be active. And being passive will only make you stay behind. Today we're going to study active, passive voice. And we're going to start with the first lesson. Active sentences means that the thing doing the action is the subject of the sentence and the thing receiving the action is the object. So most of sentences are active. Yeah, and this is I give you the diagram. Thing doing action plus verb plus thing receiving action. We have examples here. The professor teaches the students. The professor is the subject doing the action and teaches is the verb. The students is the object receiving action. John washes the dishes. John is the subject doing action and washes is the verb and the dishes is object receiving action. Okay, so that is active sentence. So what you need to pay attention is not every active sentence can be changed into passive sentence. Only the sentence that has object, yeah, that can be changed into passive. If you don't have an object in that sentence, then it cannot be changed into passive form. Alright? Now, passive sentence is the thing receiving the action becomes the subject of the sentence, and the thing doing the action is optionally included near the end of the sentence. What does it mean by optionally? It means that either you can use it or you just omit it. Okay? So you can use the passive form if you think that the thing receiving the action is more important or should be emphasized. Okay, I give you an highlight here. You can use the passive form if you think the object is more important than the subject. You can also use the passive form if you don't know who is doing the action or if you don't want to mention who is doing the action. And this is the format that you can take a look at. Thing receiving action plus be plus past participle of verb, or in Indonesia we call it as verb 3, plus by plus thing doing the action or the action doer, yeah, or the doer. Examples: the students are taught by the professor. Okay, the students here is the subject receiving action, and then are taught is the passive verb, be plus verb 3, yeah, and then by the professor is optional. It's the doing the action or the action doer. And then the second example, we have the dishes are washed by John. So the dishes here, subject receiving action, are washed, the passive verb, and then by John is the doer. Okay, so that's active and passive sentences. And this is an example of active and then passive according to the verb tense that is used. Pay attention to the word that is typed in bold. Cleans changed into is cleaned. Alright, this is for simple present. Once a week, Tom cleans the house. Once a week, the house is cleaned by Tom. Do you see how it is different? Yeah, how it is changed? As you remember, the object in passive form is moved in the beginning of a sentence. Yeah, and then in the passive form, you have to be plus past participle or verb 3. Once a week, Tom cleans the house. Once a week, the house is cleaned by Tom. How do you know that it is using, the to be is using is or was? It's from the tenses or the verb tense that you have from the active form. In this case, we know it from the word cleans. Cleans means that it uses simple present. Therefore, the passive voice using is. Yeah. Now we have present continuous. Right now, Sarah is writing the letter, and the passive form is the letter is being written by Sarah. So, when you have a continuous form, okay, make sure that in the passive form you use being. To be plus being plus verb 3. That's the format, yeah, or the sentence structure, right? So every continuous tenses. Let's see, we have past continuous. We have being, right? So it's always like that. Present perfect continuous. We have being. And past perfect continuous. We have being too. The difference is whether it is present or past. If it is present, then the to be is, am, are, depending on the subject. And for the past, then the to be is whether was or were, whether the subject is singular or plural. Okay? Now I give you another example. Simple past. Sam repaired the car. The verb tense here is simple past. Therefore, the passive is either was or were. Because the subject here is the car, which is singular, then it uses was. Okay? If the cars is plural, yeah, if the subject is plural, the cars, so the passive form will be the cars were repaired by Sam. Okay, it's only a matter whether the subject is singular or plural, and then whether the verb tense is simple past, simple present, alright, or other verb tenses. Now let's take a look at the past continuous. The salesman was helping the customer when the thief came into the store. Therefore, the passive is the customer was being helped by the salesman when the thief came into the store. Alright, and now we got the present perfect. Many tourists have visited that castle. Okay, now let's change the position between the subject and the object. We have that castle, which is singular noun. Therefore, we use has. That castle has been visited by many tourists. Okay? So previously we have continuous using being. Right? Now we have perfect using been. So every perfect tenses you will have to use been. Has been visited, has been being done, had been repaired, okay? Had been being prepared, yeah? So that's the clue of perfect tenses, okay? Now present perfect continuous. Recently, John has been doing the work. Has been doing the work. Then later on we'll change the position. The work has been being done. So at the end, yeah, at the end of the predicate here, you will use verb 3. If you pay attention, we have cleaned, verb 3, written, verb 3, repaired, verb 3, yeah, helped, verb 3, visited, verb 3, okay, done, also verb 3. So basically that's the sentence format of a passive form. To be plus verb 3, yeah, okay. Now we go with the simple future. Someone will finish the work by 5 p.m. Now we change the position of the subject and the object. The work will be finished by 5 p.m. If you use simple future, you add be. Okay, after the word will and verb 3. Will be verb 3. That's the pattern for will. Okay, and then next one, simple future, be going to. Sally is going to make a beautiful dinner tonight. A beautiful dinner is going to be made by Sally tonight. So for future tenses, make sure that you add be in the sentence format. Okay, so hopefully for this several tenses, it's clear for you on how to change active to passive. This we also have future continuous. Yeah, you can just see how it is different from active to passive. Okay, and yeah, you can just only add will be washing becomes will be being washed. Yeah, but here I only put some kind of additional information so that you don't get confused in the future. Okay, so that's basically the thing that you need to know. If you have any question, please share it now. Some practice. Change the following sentence into a passive form. Who wants to try? You can choose which number.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Can I go first?
Yes. Let's go. Number 4. Okay. Good. So this is the explanation. My sister will sing the famous song. You change the object into the beginning of the sentence. Yeah, the famous song will be sung by my sister. So the tips is you need to move the object to the beginning of the sentence, and then after that you check the verb tense that is used. So in this case it is present future. So it will be changed into will plus be plus verb 3 will be sung. And then after that you add the thing doing the action, which is by my sister, and this is optional. Okay, next, who wants to try number 4? Done.
Number 3.
Number 3. Okay. Yes, how about that?
Has been eaten by the children.
Very good. Do you agree, guys? Explanation. The children have eaten the cake. Yeah. Why do we use have?
Because the children is plural.
Yes, very good. Because the children is plural noun. And then we have the passive form. The cake has been eaten.
Eaten.
Why do we use has?
Because the cake is singular.
Yes, very good. So these are the tips, yeah, on how you change from active to passive for present perfect. Alright, it's clear. Now we go to the numbers again. 1, 2, 5, 6. Who wants to try?
Number 1.
Number 1. Okay, we already have 3 girls. The next will be 3 boys. Yeah? Okay. Wow.
Rita write a letter.
A letter is written by Rita.
Oh my god, very good. Applause, everybody. Yes, correct. Wow, amazing. This is the example. Yeah, Rita writes a letter. A letter is written by Rita, optional. And this verb tense is simple present. So it's whether you use is, am, or are. Depends on how many subject is that? Is it singular or plural? Very good. Continue. Boys, is it number 2, 5, or 6?
Number 2, ma'am.
Number 2. Yay. How about this?
Was
Yeah. How is the sentence then?
the football was played by them?
Yes. Football was played by them. Very good. Yes. So this is the explanation. Active, they played football. Passive, football was played by them. Move the object to the beginning of a sentence, then check the verb tense that is used. In this case, simple past. And we use was because football is singular noun. Yeah, and then after that, add the thing doing the action by them, which is optional. Okay, thank you very much. Next, it's either 5 or 6.
6, ma'am.
Pardon?
Can I go 6?
6, okay. Let's go.
The TV was being watched by Dad last night.
Alright, very good. Yes, so for active sentence, Dad was watching the TV last night. Then the passive sentence will be the TV was being watched by Dad last night. And here is the tips. Move the object to the beginning of a sentence. Then check the verb tense that is used. In this case, the verb tense is past progressive. Was watching. Therefore, what you need to do is to change was watching into was being watched. Yeah, the pattern is was or were plus being plus verb 3. Okay, so it becomes was being watched. And then after that, add the thing doing the action, which is by that, and this is optional. Now the last one, number 5.
Can I, ma'am?
Yes. Okay.
The table is being scratched by the cat.
Ah, wonderful. Very good. The cat is scratching the table. The table is being scratched by the cat. Good. Very good. Now, yay. Another practice. Change the following sentence into an active form. Previously, it is from active to passive. Now, it's from passive to active.
1.
No, number 1. Okay.
Rita sent the letter.
Okay, wonderful. Rita sent the letter. Okay. So, as I may explain you in the earlier part, yeah, in passive form, the doer is not that important, right? The more important one is the letter or the object. Therefore, the sentence is like this. The letter was sent. I don't care who's doing that, as long as the letter was sent. That's my focus of attention. The letter was sent. Okay? Yes, so this is the explanation. The letter was sent. Someone sent the letter, because that someone is not important. The most important thing for me is that the letter was already sent. Okay, so in this case, what you need to do is move the subject to the last part of the sentence, which is the letter, and then check the verb tense that is used. Simple past, was plus verb 3. Then you erase the to be and change verb 3 into verb 2. Was erased, and then sent, because verb 3 and verb 2 is the same, so you don't change that. Yeah, add the thing doing the action in the beginning of the sentence. Someone, you can add someone, you can add Rita, you can add John, yeah, whatever is that. Okay, so clear for this. Next one. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Number 2.
Number 2. Always waters the plants. Okay. The plants are always watered. Somebody water the plant. So for this passive sentence, it uses simple present. Are plus verb 3. So you erase the to be and change verb 3 into verb 1. Yeah. Are is erased and then watered changed into water. Alright. Next one. 1, 2. Now we got 3, 4, 5, 6. 3. Yes. How about this?
Someone has stolen the car.
Wow, wonderful. Very good. Yay. The car has been stolen. Somebody has stolen the car. So for present perfect, all you have to do is only to erase been. Yeah, and then to decide whether the subject is singular or plural. Somebody has stolen the car. Okay, good one. Yes, 4, 5, and 6.
Ma'am, let me try number 4 again.
Okay.
Owl will clean the stage.
The stage will be clean. Ma'ul will clean the stage. Yeah. So this verb tense is simple future. Therefore, all you need to do is to erase to be, and then change verb 3 into verb 1. Will clean. Alright? Now we got 5 and 6. Who wants to try? Oh, somebody is tearing my heart apart. Yeah. So this is present continuous. What you need to do is to erase the being, and then change verb 3 into verb ing. Is tearing. Yeah. Yes.
She was repairing the laptop.
Very good. Wonderful. Yes. She was repairing the laptop. In this case, the verb tense is past continuous. Yeah. You can do erase the being and then change verb 3 into verb ing. Was repairing. Are you confident in doing the exercises? So my note in the last part here. Okay, so make sure that you understand on how to create active sentence and passive sentence. Okay guys, now this is the general sentence structure from active to passive. Basically what you need to do is to add to be plus verb 3. If it is a continuous tense, you need to add being. Yeah. When it is future tense, you need to add be. Okay, after will. When it's perfect tense, you need to add been after has or have. Okay, clear, yeah? Then focus on the verb tense. All right. For more details and exercise, you can click this. Yeah, the links already providing the answer key, so you don't have to worry whether you have wrong answers. They will provide you with the answer key. Okay. Remember, like and subscribe. If you subscribe now, it means you're an active person. Thank you very much. Do you have any question? Thank you very much for watching. Please click like and subscribe if you like the video, and don't forget to turn on your notifications to see news from me, especially for the English lesson.